Hey guys, it's me again. Today we were reacting to the David story. Just got really dark. Now this is by Blackie Speaks. Y'all go check him out. I'm gonna put the link in the description for the original video. But basically, I've been seeing this going on for the past 2 months now, or a month and a half. Yeah, I guess the singer. I never really listened to none of his music, me personally, but I know he's a singer and an artist. He was on tour when this happened, and so it was just a crazy situation. And I just wanted to go over it in my little channel. So here we are.
Now, if you've been on social media the last week, you probably heard about the viral story surrounding popular singer David, spelled D4vd. It started when the body of a Jane Doe was found inside a Tesla registered to him. At first,
ain't the trunk of the Tesla's in the front of the car? How do you? Wasn't like a 15-year-old kid, so that makes she would, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, how did they fit that the person in the trunk of that car? They trying to be small.
Had any connection to her until now. The David story just got really dark, and in this video, I'm gonna break it down all together with you. So drop a like on this video because you're in for one hell of a story. Now, before we get into the latest developments, let's rewind for a second because just a few days ago, this is what we knew. Popular singer David, spelled D4vd, a 20-year-old Houston-raised artist who blew up on TikTok with his song Romantic Homicide, a sleeper hit with over 1.6 billion streams on Spotify.
It'd be like, I ain't gonna lie, I want to say he looks like the type of nigga to do that, but it'd be like niggas like him that you gotta watch out for, no weird shit, but I didn't know the nigga personally. I never seen an interview with the nigga, so I didn't know how you behaved or act or nothing. Like I said, I never listened to any of his music. For you to chop up, I guess chop up, because it said she was dismembered, so I'm guessing, I think that means chopped up, right? Chopped up a little girl and put her in the trunk of a Tesla. Is that not crazy? What do you
that opened the door for him to a major record deal, global recognition, tours, and major brand collabs. On the surface, he was just a young star living the dream life, but about a week ago, Los Angeles police made a discovery.
It's only a week ago.
I thought it was connected to David himself. On September 8th, 2025.
It's only been a week and they got this much evidence, and this nigga's still just walking around freely. Every day I feel like they come out with new evidence.
Los Angeles found a decomposed body inside a Tesla, and that Tesla was registered to a David Burke, which turned out to be popular singer David himself. According to reports, workers at an impound lot noticed a foul odor coming from the car. When they opened up the Tesla's trunk, they discovered human remains stuffed inside a bag. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner described her as a female, about 5'2", weighing just 71 pounds, which equals to 32 kilograms for my international viewers. She had wavy black hair, metal stud earrings, a yellow bracelet, and a tattoo on her right index finger that literally read, "Shh," like "shh, quiet." At the time, her name wasn't released, but those...
You know what I think what it was? They put the little shh on the index finger, or I guess this one, because the shh finger, so I guess it was like a promise to tell nobody or something. It had to be something like that, but they said that he had one too, so that's what I'm saying. They had a matching tattoo that said shh. So I'm guessing it was a promise tattoo. Had to be.
Details alone.
I don't know how old he is, but I think he was in his 20s, and she was 13, 15. And I'm pretty sure that's illegal, but yeah.
Were shocking as they were, considering who this car was connected to. The LAPD confirmed the vehicle had been sitting in the yard for days, and they even had to call David himself, who was on tour at the time, to inform him that his car had a body inside of it. And David was cooperating with the police and claimed he had no knowledge of what they found. But while that was happening, the fallout started hitting him hard. Clothing brand Hollister, who had just launched a campaign with David, pulled his images from their website and seemingly ended their relationship with the singer quietly. At the same time, the internet was asking a lot of questions, right? How did this young...
I ain't gonna lie. If this nigga do come out as... but there's so much evidence pointing to him as being there's videos coming out, nigga, songs he made. I don't think there's no way that he's not guilty, but I don't know, bro. But he died. This nigga he's cooked. Every day is another thing you see on Twitter, another thing you see online. There's a video just came out, I think yesterday. There's a video of him cleaning up the blood and shit. How the fuck? Why you recording yourself cleaning up the blood, man? What?
popular artist with no history of violence
This nigga's a
suddenly get
psycho,
tied to
yeah.
something this disturbing. For the past week, things have been up in the air with no real answers, but what's come out since then changes everything. A week after the news broke, we finally got confirmation of who that person was. According to NBC News, the victim was identified through forensics as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. Celeste had been reported missing out of Lake
I think it was she was 13
back in April of 2024
when they started dating
According
or
to
something.
authorities,
Or no,
she left
13.
her home around 9 p.m. one evening and never came back. Her
She was
family
13
put
when
out
she ran
flyers,
away.
posted her photos, and pleaded for anyone with information to come forward
That's
so their
2
baby
years.
girl could
She's
be
been
brought
gone.
home. At the time of her
family just
disappearance,
didn't know
she had
anything.
last been seen wearing gray pants, a black sweater, and Hello Kitty sandals. So when police connected the remains inside David's Tesla to Celeste through forensic testing, it wasn't just a tragic discovery. It was the end of a year-long search her family had been desperately holding on to hope for. Authorities also said that
Not gonna lie, bro. How does that even work though? Like, she's a 15-year-old child, right? With a 20-something-year-old. I guess she could be pretending to be her dad or something, but like, how do you hide somebody else's kid for that long? You know what I'm saying? How do you? I don't know her backstory at home. You know what I'm saying? I think there was a reason why she ran. I mean, there was a reason why she ran away in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it all starts from home. So there's a reason why she ran away in the first place. But damn.
Likely been dead inside that Tesla for an extended period of time before the body was discovered. Right now, the exact cause of death has not yet been determined. The LAPD says the coroner has not classified the case as a homicide or released a manner of death, and there are no suspects at this time. As for David himself, real name David Burke, a spokesperson said he was informed of the situation and that he is fully cooperating with authorities. At the time, like we stated, he was of course on tour, but his scheduled show in Seattle was canceled immediately after the news broke. So with Celeste now identified, the tragedy hit even harder. A 15-year-old little girl who had been missing since 2024 was found in the trunk of a car registered to a popular singer in the music industry. Just as the internet was trying to process what happened, police have officially made their next move, and it shows just how serious they're taking this case right here. Within 48 hours of Celeste being officially identified, investigators made their next move. Police executed a search warrant at a Hollywood Hills home where David had been staying. He doesn't own the property, but sources confirmed it was a place he had been living recently. And here's where things get more serious. TMZ reports that the home was actually rented by David's manager, and detectives did not leave empty-handed.
Like, this, I don't know. What he's doing, like, how did he hold this much information for like a year? Like, there's even a live stream that he was on live, and he was with, I guess, the underage girl at the time, and nigga just kept it a secret. Like, and she said, I think there was a video of her literally saying like she was underage or some shit. Like, I didn't watch the little clip that it came out, but hey man.
LAPD's robbery homicide division walked out with several evidence bags and a computer. Photos and videos posted earlier this year even showed David inside the house, singing with producer Benny Blanco in the kitchen and dancing in the living room. TMZ compared the interiors of that.
And they had no idea whole time old girls in the other room, nigga. Whole time little girls in the crib, nigga. You singing with a pedo, man. Whole time, bro. Damn, nigga didn't even know.
Footage to real estate listings, and they matched the property that police searched. Neighbors also recall seeing that same Tesla parked outside the house for days before it was eventually towed. A car with Texas plates and a big dent that stood out on the street. At the time, no one thought much of it, but looking back now, perhaps it was no coincidence. So for now, police haven't classified this as a homicide because the medical examiner still hasn't determined exactly how Celeste died. The Tesla was abandoned and towed on September 6th, and just 2 days later, workers at the impound lot made the grim discovery. Investigators say the case now depends on the coroner's findings. And so far, the process has apparently been very difficult. I'm assuming it's probably because, her body was decomposed, so that would make a lot of sense, right?
Wait, no so how long has she been, like, dead for? I forget, like, I don't even know, like.
Have been made so far, but the fact that LAPD homicide detectives are searching homes connected to David shows just how closely they're closing in on his world. And if that wasn't enough, okay, The plot has thick.
I just realized this nigga's drinking Monster Energy through a straw. Ain't gonna lie, bro. That's nutty.
The LAPD homicide detectives are searching
That's
homes.
That's not funny.
David,
you know what I'm saying?
Shows just how closely they're closing in on his world. And if that wasn't
as a grown man, why are you sipping Monster Energy through a straw? Nope, no shade or anything. I would just ask.
Enough, okay? The plot has thickened even more, and we got some new details that make the story darker.
They line up sharp though.
Here's where things get even darker. According to TMZ, investigators may be looking at a direct connection between David and Celeste herself, and after TMZ got a tip that the victim might be Celeste, they reached out to her mother, and her mother confirmed two things. Number one, first, that Celeste apparently had a boyfriend named David, and number two, that she had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh." Now that right there is not new information, right? It lined up exactly with what the initial reports from the coroner were saying, but here's where things get crazy, because David himself has the exact same tattoo inked on his right index finger, and on the screen right now,
oh yeah, that's the tattoo I was talking about.
Let's just keep this on the screen for a second if you want to check it out.
Say the same thing I said.
Rewinding this and going out of your way to rewind it. So as you guys can see, here's the picture. Looking, you see it?
Yep.
Great.
See it, bro.
Let's keep it moving. All right, so this is already a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. This is a lot. Okay, so let's just sit with this for a second.
Okay.
They found a body in a Tesla registered to David. It ends up being 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who's been missing since April 2024. Ma Dukes, Celeste's mother, said her daughter had a boyfriend named David, and on top of all that, they both got the same tattoo on their finger. And it doesn't stop there, because the plot just keeps on getting thicker. Because TMZ didn't just talk to...
Why did he just spray his shit mid convo though? My nigga, you stink. Be honest, it's cool though. There's nothing wrong with stinking a little bit, you know. But to stink so much, where you gotta spray yourself in an empty room. Nah, that's crazy. Well, that means your odor just surrounding yourself, and you're just basking in your funk. That's nasty, bro. You should get that checked out. My fault.
They actually published photos and even a video that appear to show David and Celeste together. On the screen right now, you can see exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll just keep it on the screen for a second or two just so you can watch it, so you don't have to rewind. You see it right there? Alright. And out of respect for her family, I've blurred her face in any of the visuals in this video, okay? According to TMZ, one of the photos shows them sitting together at a booth at a venue, both of them wearing black. Now, TMZ also pointed out something very interesting, which was David is wearing the same exact shirt in that booth photo as he wore in a picture with singer Billie Eilish back in October 2023, and that photo is right here, okay?
Damn, the whole time she was hugging a whole weird... Damn, this freeze frame is crazy, nigga. How your eyes close and open at the same time?
This is what TMZ stated, and in no way, shape, or form is this particular connection a sign of anything beyond what they reported. It's just an observation they made to support the photo being authentic, okay? And it wasn't just photos, however, okay? TMZ also posted a live stream from January 2024 showing the two of them on camera together answering questions from fans. In the clip, you can hear what appears to be Celeste telling David to respond to a comment. That's a direct interaction on video, and it's left a lot of people asking questions. And remember, this is a 15-year-old girl we're talking about. Now, TMZ,
why you zoom into this shit? Your shit already big enough, gang. No hate or disrespect towards you. All jokes. Forehead is strong as shit.
Obviously, they've been putting in some work on this story, right? They did even more digging.
No, I know how. You know how I know this nigga been putting in research. This nigga sweating just by talking about it, nigga. Like, I could see this. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga really put effort into this shit, and I fuck with that, man.
And what they claim is this: they found another photo of David in Lake Elsinore, the same city where Celeste went missing back in April 2024 after leaving her home around 9 p.m. and never coming back. For context, Lake Elsinore is about 70 miles outside of Los Angeles, and it's where Celeste lived with her family. And here's the part that made people react, okay? The photo that TMZ stated that they have was taken just a 6-minute walk from Celeste's family home.
So not only let's put together what we have so far. Not only this was missing for like what, a year, almost 2. She's what, underage. less than a 6-minute walk away from her original parents' crib. So there's no way that they've been looking. Like, can I be honest with you? Like, no hate or shade towards the family or anything, but there's no way, honestly. Like, there's literally no way. Like, y'all didn't know anything. Like if we're being completely honest, like, cause they think about it. She's a 14-year-old kid. They're still. I mean, I guess cause they reported her missing. You know, they don't. CPS don't. I don't know. The CPS get involved in that type of situation. It's like cause school and shit like that. But she's missing, so like, how can she go to school if she's missing if they reported her missing? You're right. I'm yapping. I'm just gonna continue the video. But still, a 6-minute walk away from the crib. Like, let's be honest, though.
Once again, I want to make it clear, this is what TMZ reported. I'm not saying that this, says anything. I'm just reporting what they said, okay? And also, just so we're on the same page here, police have not named a suspect in Celeste's death. But according to TMZ, for detectives to even get that search warrant on the Hollywood Hills home that David lived in but doesn't own, that's what led investigators to seize a computer and multiple evidence bags from the property. Now, since I want to be very mindful of how I cover this particular story, considering how sensitive it is, let me just say it like this, right? There are other photos and videos of Celeste and David floating around social media, but I won't be showing those here. Her family just got the worst possible news of their life, and I want to keep that in mind as I break the story down. So we're sticking strictly to what's been reported publicly by a verified out.
So I can't joke. Now it made me feel bad for joking earlier. You a dickhead. But nah, I understand though. It is a serious situation. Obviously, I'm not taking it like, what I'm saying, a girl did die, singer did, pedophilia was involved. Well, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Minors were involved. Moving on. But at the end of the day, it is a serious situation. And also, so for anybody that did offend, for the future on, I do apologize. I didn't mean anything, bad by it, but I'm gonna joke anyway. Like, you can't stop me from joking, my nigga. I am like, see what I'm saying? You can feel how you want to feel about it, but I said sorry. That's the best I could do for you, big bro. Continuing on.
Outlets. That way we keep it respectful, accurate, and above all else, responsible, right? Now this next part is wild as well, because there's this video that surfaced online that TMZ published, which is a video of one of Celeste's alleged former teachers talking about her in class. He pulled out his phone, showed students a photo of himself with Celeste, and said he had taught her years ago. And
oh, there was that video too, my nigga. So there's so much, like, bro, the teacher knew the girl was talking to an overage nigga. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to report it. Oh, he said he knew it was a singer, so I guess he didn't know the age or anything, but still, like, that's still, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's many ways that they could have been saved this girl that nobody took. Like, niggas been knew about the situation, just niggas didn't want to act because the nigga was a singer, their favorite singer. He makes good music, so it's okay. Like, what? Like, my nigga, like, y'all seen the girl with her multiple times. He was with the girl. I think they caught him and the girl going to an arcade and IRL, and nobody did anything. Like, the girl was with him and shit. I don't know if they knew the girl's age at the time, but like, I don't know. There was a live stream. Niggas was on. I don't know how many people was in that live stream, but they say they deleted it, but still, niggas was still in that live stream. You can't delete people's memories and shit. So nobody reported on it or nothing. Nigga, the teacher knew she was dating a singer. I don't know if he knew the age or not, but if he did, he knew this. You know what I'm saying? The parents knew they was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get too much.
According to this teacher, Celeste first disappeared after meeting David on social media. He claims this, right? And he even claims that Discord she ran away to Hollywood with him before police eventually tracked her down and returned her to her mother.
That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
And how long ago was
this? We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So When I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school.
So the cops then found her? I'm gonna let the video play. My fault. I'm gonna let the video play.
She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, and then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
The teacher says that she went missing.
Damn. Again, I feel like this could have been avoided. Like, this wasn't like a big secret. Like, niggas knew. Her friends knew. Niggas on Discord. Like, there's Discord chat, like I said before. Nigga, people knew. Just nobody reported on it. You see what I'm saying? And now, the worst possible outcome happened. And niggas like, oh, man. Who could have seen that coming? Like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Like, niggas knew of this already. Like, niggas knew, like, what?
And again in May 2024, 1 month after she was reported missing, in April of 2024, and that was the last he heard of her until now. He told his class he was sharing this as a cautionary tale about the dangers of social media. Again, this is what the teacher is claiming, but as you guys can see, I just played the video, right? The plot definitely keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. And on that note, there's also a bunch of Discord messages floating around the internet right now that people are connecting to this story. Since I personally can't verify if they're accurate or not, I won't be showing them in this video, but what I will say is this: they're out there and they're adding a whole other layer of speculation to this case right here. Now here's another layer people online have been talking about: a leaked song that's been floating around where David allegedly mentions Celeste by name. Supposedly the track—
I did listen to this song. This shit is OD weird. In the context of what he's doing, like what he's singing about and shit, this shit is OD weird. I ain't gonna lie.
Is titled Celeste. Now let's be very clear, I have no clue where this comes from. Is it legit? Is it AI? I can't verify that, and that's exactly why I'm not going to play it here, but it's been circulating, and the fact that people even believe this record exists has added another wild twist to the narrative. And by the way, just to be clear, it's an actual song, like it's an existing song, but I just can't verify if it's a real song, if you get what I'm saying, because sometimes people might make certain things with AI because of—
I'm already knowing, so I understand.
Story is big. You get what I'm saying? Now with everything we just laid—
I get what you're saying, bro.
Out, let's talk about the fallout, because things are starting to spiral. Right after Celeste was officially identified, David hit a pause on his world tour. He was actually going to perform in Europe, like places like Copenhagen, Stockholm, I believe London as well, and Poland if I'm not mistaken, but it looks like the
I took the walk to Poland.
tour has been put on hold as of today. On top of the tour getting shut down, a few popular artists in the industry have already started distancing themselves from David. One of those artists is Kali Uchis, a very talented singer who, the last time I checked, she was in a relationship with Don Toliver, and I believe they actually had a baby. She actually teamed up with David earlier this year on a song called Crashin' from his debut album Withered. But after the news broke about Celeste, Kali Uchis publicly responded on Instagram saying that the collab is in the process of being taken down from streaming services, and when people in her comments try to blame her for working with him, she fired back saying that's just internalized misogyny. In other words, women always getting blamed for what men do, which happens. Aside from that, Canadian pop star Tate McRae, one of the biggest names in the mainstream right now, has also decided to unfollow David on social media. And like we already know, Hollister pulled him from their campaign as well.
Yeah,
so as you guys can see, the industry is, the industry is reacting to this, okay? So right now, things are very much up in the air. Authorities haven't named a suspect, and they haven't even determined the exact cause of death. But the fact that they searched his home, seized evidence, they left with a computer, all these ties are being cut, it shows just how seriously they're treating this. For David, this isn't just a hit to his career, his entire world is hanging by a thread. You know, it's strange how this thing started with Celeste being found in that Tesla, and now it's turned into one of the most shocking stories the music industry has seen in a long time. The story is going to keep on developing, and eventually we'll get the truth of what happened to 15-year-old Celeste. And I trust that law enforcement will do their due diligence, because at the end of the day, this isn't just a headline right here. It's about a young girl and her family who deserve answers more than anybody. And as for David himself, his connection to Celeste is weird, is strange, And honestly, it's pretty creepy in my opinion, right? I'm not saying that he's guilty. I'm just saying, like, just the fact that he's even...
Nah, it's pretty creepy, bro. Not just your opinion, gang. It is. It's pretty weird, creepy, and OD, like, kind of, what? No. I feel like niggas who really do only, like, you have to be, like, a special sort of, like, special ed, like, Ed and Eddie. Like, they gotta be a special case of Ed and Eddie, like, niggas who do that, like, type shit. Like, that psychopath, like, that's like, shit you, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not just your opinion, gang. That's just how it is, gang. Like, that nigga's, like, not weird. Like, that nigga's not maybe weird. That nigga's weird, gang. The nigga's weird, bro.
Connected to this, especially considering her age. I think it's weird, right? There are too many coincidences here for it not to raise eyebrows. But since we don't know what we don't know, it's hard to take a firm stance on what the truth actually is, right? What I do know is that public opinion is forming.
That it is true, though. Like, in this world today, you can't trust everything you see. But the amount of evidence that this nigga has against him, like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, you can't trust anything you see online, that's why he didn't play the music video. It could have been AI, you know, shit like that. That's true, you know. Some pictures could be AI, you know what I'm saying? AI has come a long way, but still, at the end of the day, there's still a whole bunch of other shit that is came to light that's actually, like, you know, can and events. Like, that shit really happened, like. So at the end of the day, bro, the niggas, like, come on.
And that's why people are looking at this situation and saying something doesn't feel right. My number one concern here is that Celeste's family gets justice and that they find out what really...
I don't know, bro, because in my personal opinion, I don't... Never mind.
What happened to her, why it happened, and who was responsible. Because yeah, the internet's locked in since it's tied to a popular singer and this guy's famous, and
I feel like the world failed her, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the world failed her, bro. It was nobody, like, I feel like, bro, the niggas who knew, nigga, the parents, nigga, it was the world, it was the world's fault, bro. In a real way, though, it was the world's fault. Cause some had the temper, like, kids don't just run away from home unannounced. Like, a 13-year-old kid is not just gonna run away from home for no apparent reason. Like, I can't say that, but, like, at the end of the day, her parents knew she was dating this online, a rapper. She ran away before, and they found her and brought her back. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? I know you can't take precautions, not to, like, if she's gonna run away, she's gonna run away. At the end of the day, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's a 13-year-old kid. Like, you gotta remember, she was 13 when she ran away. 15, I think, when she was found dead, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, you know.
nobody thought that he would ever be connected to something like this. But when you strip all that away, what matters most is the life that was lost. So my condolences go to Celeste's family, and I pray strength and comfort upon them during this time. I'll keep you guys updated as this story unfolds. You already know that I'm going to be behind this microphone breaking it down for you all the way, okay? Every single step of the way, okay? Until we get to the truth of what's really going on here. So make sure you stay.
Alright, well, that's my little reaction on my little opinion on the little situation. I hope y'all liked it. Y'all leave a comment, like, subscribe. Y'all do what y'all do, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave my life in this little video. Thank you for the content. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all on the next day, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.